Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Everybody out there, I'm back again today. MashaAllah. Another day after Ramadan in Shawwal. A day when, as the Prophet ﷺ recommended, it's good for us to be fasting. Though there's no rush, we could delay and start later. We could do Mondays and Thursdays in the month. 3 of them gives us the 6 days of Shawwal. And always I recommend to people that if you have fard fasts missing, don't start with the sunnah. The fard takes precedence over the sunnah. So it's better for you, especially for women who have to many of them miss days due to menses. It's better for you to do your fard fasts, which were missed, than to start with Shawwal. We're saying better for you. It's not, if you did start with Shawwal, it's not haram. But if you think about it, why we say it is better? Because if you fasted 6 days and died, which would you prefer to have died with? Having done 6 days of the fard which was missing, or 6 days of sunnah of Shawwal? I think that's pretty obvious. Anyway, we said in the earlier episodes that the Prophet ﷺ gave us enough advice regarding fasting after Ramadan to make fasting outside of Ramadan a part of the Islamic way of life. That fasting should not be restricted to Ramadan. As much as possible, we should follow the prophetic guidance, fast 6 days of Shawwal, combined with the 30 days of Ramadan, or 29 or 30 days of Ramadan. That gives us the reward of fasting the whole year. And the sins that are removed, washed away, erased because of fasting, we get what we would have gotten had we fasted the whole year. Then the Prophet ﷺ added to that the fast in Arafat, the 10th of Arafat, that if we fast on the 10th of Arafat, then we get the reward of purification from sin for 2 years, the year previous and the year coming. Now we can add to that the fast of Aashoorah, the 10th of Muharram. Fasting on this day, the Prophet ﷺ said, erases the sins of the previous year. So 1 year previous, sins were wiped out. Of course, people got into discussions about, is it the major sins, the minor sins only, or all sins? We leave that with Allah. The best thing is to seek, there's a lot of flies here in Hargeisa, the best thing is to seek the reward which the Prophet ﷺ has promised from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by fasting Aashoorah. So we see coming out of Ramadan, immediately the month after, then 2 months later, going into Dhul Hijjah, then going into Muharram, a month later, rewards coming for fasting on single days. 6 days of Shawwal, but 1 day of Arafah and 1 day of Aashoorah. Of course, the Prophet ﷺ did recommend that we fast the day before Aashoorah and the day after, or the day after, as an additional recommendation. But Aashoorah alone is enough to get that reward. So let us not let fasting be restricted only to Ramadan. So we fast only in the month of Ramadan throughout the whole year. Because there are many other recommendations of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, and we will talk about them in coming episodes. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh from Hargeisa, Somaliland. To all my fellow Somalilanders, Somalis, and Muslims everywhere. Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.